Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Ummi Lailatulhasanah from 4E English Education Department, and in this opportunity, I'll explain about validity, reliability, and challenges. Okay, let's discuss the first topic, which is validity. The first one is definition of validity. Validity is a standard or basic measure that shows the appropriateness, usefulness, and validity that leads to the correct interpretation of an evaluation procedures in accordance with the measurement objectives. And number 2 is qualitative methods. Qualitative methods are more appropriate to use the term authenticity than validity because authenticity means providing a fair and honest description, information, or account. It must be ensured that the results obtained and their interpretation are correct. Interpretation must be based on the information provided by the participants and not the researchers' own creation. And number 3 is techniques in qualitative method. Number 1 is triangulation. Data triangulation means using a variety of data, using more than one theory, several analytical techniques, and involving more researchers. Number 2 is member checking. Means that the data from the interview are then confronted again with the participant on information provider. Participant must read, correct, or strengthen the summary of the interview result made by the researcher. And number 3 is auditing. Auditing shows the role of expert in strengthening research result. So, auditing presupposes the involvement of outsiders in evaluating or confirming the research. And the last one is credibility of the researcher. Point number 4 is researcher's qualification. Regarding the competence of a qualitative researcher, it is said that he must have qualifications. Number 1, have sufficient insight and knowledge of the problem to be researched. Number 2, researchers have the ability to make ordinary things research topic. And number 3, the researchers must have the ability to communicate with the participants. Number 4, researchers have a wide network to get reliable input on the phenomena studied. And the last one is researchers are able to make a report in a systematic, clear, complete, and detailed. And the next topic is reliability. Reliability is the consistency of a series of measurements or a series of measuring instruments. Reliability refers to the level of consistency. If this research is carried out by other researchers or by the same researchers but in a different place. Types of reliability. Number 1 is quixotic reliability. Research environment from observation produces research results that don't change. And number 2 is diachronic reliability. Stability, observation all the time. And number 3 is synchronic reliability. Is the similarity of observation in the same period of time. And the next topic is quantitative methods in reliability. Reliability is usually considered the most suitable for quantitative methods because according to their view, which is influenced by the positivist school, that there is no difference between the natural world and the world of society or humanity or social humanistic. And the next topic is qualitative methods in reliability. Subjective social really cannot be understood using measuring tools. Social reality is always changing and flowing or in flux and unstable. With this fact, using a measuring instrument with an objective pattern is not appropriate. The important thing about qualitative method is first about the interview. Participants must understand the question in the same way so that the answer can be coded without the possibility of uncertainty. The second is the truth value. It means that the description of participant experiences are true as they are experienced and lived. And the last is the material from the interview is really in accordance with what was said. The result of this interview can be verified by listening to the interview again so that the neutrality of the researcher is maintained.
And the last topic is challenges. Qualitative method in their application face many challenges. The biggest challenge comes from scientists who criticize this method but don't actually understand it. There are several critical questions raised by people about the reliability, validity, and scientificity of this method. The first problem is whether the result of this qualitative research can be generalized or not. Of course, the background of the question relates to quantitative thinking, in which the result of a study can be generalized if the method and object under study are the same. The second question concerns the subjectivity and bias of researchers toward the research result. It is undeniable that the influence of the researcher's subjectivity greatly influences the result of the study. Alright, that's all I can explain about validity, reliability, and challenges. I'm sorry about all mistakes, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi